Omada has sent over one of their wireless bridge kits for us to check out. In this case, it's an EAP211 sub and main bridge with the included pole mount / wall mount adapters and also some PoE injectors. This kit can be used to extend your network to remote areas like across a farm, to a barn, to a workshop, a garage, boathouse, or wherever, more conveniently than burying Ethernet cable. You can connect your client bridge to a switch, another wireless access point, an IP camera, or any device that needs network access. These kits can be used point to point like in this video, or even from a single point to multiple client points, all with a simple switch. Inside each of these boxes, you will find all the necessary accessories to get your bridges mounted and powered. Each bridge operates on the 5 GHz band and can provide up to 867 megabits per second of throughput. These units are IP65 rated. They can also be powered with a barrel connector that provides 12 volts and 1 amp, or via PoE either with 802.3 AF or passive 24 volt. On the bottom rear of the device is where you can select whether your bridge should be the main or client. Both devices have a reset button, grounding point, LAN power over Ethernet in, 2 LAN ports out, and a 12 volt DC port if you have solar capabilities. The EAP211 bridge kit is currently listed at $89.99 US. In my personal opinion, this kit truly was effortless to set up, and even more impressively, it can be used independently from Omada. With the formalities out of the way, let's get this out in the field so we can see how easy it is to set up and also test to see what kind of performance we can expect in my particular use case. All right, we're out here at a college campus to send a network connection from this spot here all the way, way out there. And our goal is really just to test to make sure that we got some good range as well as a decent connection. Now this does perform up to 1 kilometer away. Unfortunately, that's not a kilometer away. To conduct this test, I've brought my home lab to go. So I've got a little battery set up with a laptop with our server, and then of course our Omada bridge. This is the main access point that will be sending the network across the pond. And this is hopefully everything I need to perform this test. So I've got to go for a walk. I will be separating both bridges by around 300 meters, which is only a fraction of the distance these devices support. Once I make it to the other side, I will set up the client and connect my laptop directly to the client bridge and run a speed test between my client laptop and my server. Getting the client side set up was very straightforward. I used the included PoE injector to power the bridge and connected my laptop to the bridge with an Ethernet cable. While I could use the Omada app to calibrate the signal, I decided for this standalone test to instead use the signal strength LEDs on the sides of the device. You can see here on both that they have 3 LEDs illuminated, which indicates max signal strength. The initial speed test was much slower than I had anticipated. This was likely due to the bridges being too close to the ground. As you can see, I was only getting around 260 megabits per second down and 430 megabits per second up. After raising both bridges as high as I could, the bandwidth drastically improved. I bet if I could get them both even higher, the throughput would be much closer to the 800 megabits per second mark. I ran several speed tests, but wasn't able to consistently transmit beyond 700 megabits per second. With most tests, the results pretty much always ended up between 650 megabits per second and 660 megabits per second up and down, with some variance between runs. It was pretty neat to see how much throughput was available despite not professionally aligning and tuning the bridges to get that perfect signal. I was very surprised how simple this kit was to use. I really like that it's basically plug and play, and the fact that they are auto paired out of the box is icing on the cake. No external software is required. Of course, you can use the Omada software to really dial in the antenna to get that peak signal strength. It's just not required as it's very simple to set up and use. And this is actually kind of giving me an idea, something that I could use in the future where I could have a live camera monitoring the traffic conditions that's at a nearby intersection from where I live. I can use this to beam my network over there, have a camera, maybe some solar to power both the camera and this unit, and just monitor it anytime I want. I think that would be really cool to have and be able to do, but gotta figure out how to make that happen. Anyway, as always, of course, I wanna thank each and every one of you for watching, and I will see you all next time. Peace.